It's testing the integrity of the equipment and the software, that's all.
Alright, Demi. Previously on the Sword of Mystara, you went through this cave, and there's a whole bunch of stuff, and then you got down to the end of the cave, and you got out of the cave.
And
Am I
we
missing
got a
That is
whole bunch of
correct.
money.
That happened. I got a new friend.
You got a bunch of money.
I made a new friend. It's a trash monster.
Trash monster ate up all the bugs.
Yes.
And where did we leave off?
That's literally where we left off, is we left the cave.
Okay. Alright, so. Let me move. Oh, I'm looking at the actual. So.
Oh, hey, it's Djurisk.
I think you have us on the wrong map.
Where's Djurisk?
And Djurisk
Oh,
is
on the
dead.
top.
Looks like he found his dad.
Spoilers!
Where's the. I can't see yours.
It's okay, we'll scroll away so we don't see any further.
Yeah.
Look away, look away!
Oh,
It was all a dream.
okay, there we go. Now we're back. Alright, so you guys pop out of the cave.
Does anybody else still see? Oh, wait, there we are.
Yeah, if you scroll down to the right.
Yeah, I see it now.
Oh, wait, have I? Oh, you shitty. Shit dog. That's what you guys were talking about. I'm
Yes.
so busy focused on the map, I forgot this whole other thing was. Alright, well, the Djurisk is that's what that GIF was. I thought that was kind of common knowledge when he was.
No, yeah, we figured it out.
Yeah.
Now it's confirmed, though.
Okay.
It's not really a spoiler.
Well, I mean, there's so many other ways I could have twisted that, but we could have. Well, you don't know what's going on now.
I never do.
All right, so down the lower right with the map of the Broken Lands, you guys pop out of these caves, out back into the Badlands, and you're still traveling west.
That sounds right.
And as you're crossing through this large river that's cutting through the mountains that leads down into this smaller valley here, this little Trollhättan area.
Gee, why is it called that?
Because people like to say really mean things just to get a reaction from other people. And as you're coming out on the other side of one of these streams, you see a small camp of goblins. There's maybe 24 of them, and you can see that there's one of them who's clearly in charge. But they notice you exiting out of the cave. This is during the day, and they all start kind of pointing and hopping up and down. They're maybe, I don't know, a couple 100 feet away.
Do they see us?
Yeah, they're hopping up and down and pointing at you.
Alright.
I'll draw the Buster Sword and look like a menacing orc.
Yeah, they're hopping and pointing, and you can notice that they're pointing at Orsik.
I told you he should have put on that stupid bracelet.
I'm probably going to be forced to have to do that. I mean, I don't think that a stubborn dwarf this should be all that big of a surprise.
Alright, well, just, act like dinner.
I'm getting distracted by my own name. I have to change it back. Or I'm going to laugh every time. It was funny for like 2 seconds. Now I'm done.
Well, still funny, but, So let's just act like we belong. It worked with the goblins. It worked with the rat people. Those were our tests.
So we ignore them and stroll on through, right?
Yep. Unless they stop us, in which case we act like, big tough orc trolls.
Forward march.
Yep.
Okay. So as you're getting a lot closer to them, a few of them kind of hop up a little closer, and they've got their bows and their swords at the ready, and they're kind of pointing it at the dwarf, and they start kind of yammering on in a language that I'm guessing most of you don't know Goblin.
No.
Mm-mm. That's not on my list.
Definitely
Okay.
not.
So you don't know what they're saying, but they seem pretty excitable.
Oh, these fuckers.
So I'm just kind of going to growl at them and say, mine, and then keep walking.
Yes, I'm also going to try and ignore them completely. As if
All right,
we know where we're going.
So let me get a, let's see, deception check from Vex and Demi.
Okay.
I'm going to give Senah a pass, and Orsik can't really, there's not much to pretend. You're clearly a dwarf.
Nice.
I don't even know what I rolled.
You rolled a 21.
I'm going to go scroll back.
Rock on.
Okay. So they kind of ignore Demi and see Vex as this troll shout to mine, and a couple of them kind of fall back and run back to the goblin commander.
Damn
Ooh.
Skippy.
Looks over and says a couple things, and they start marching away, and they start marching to the north as you're going west.
Nice.
Do we just manage to get out of that without having to kill anyone? That's kind of awesome.
I don't know where they're headed. That kind of bugs me. Why aren't
We
they
could
headed
kill
with the
them
other
anyway.
ones?
I don't want to kill him. That seems like extra work.
Mm.
We also don't want to gather more attention than we really need right now.
That's true. And there's no telling how long these bracelets are going to last, so I vote we, find Djurisk and get in, get out.
Fair enough.
Speaking of, someone should put on a bracelet.
I don't think it's a good idea for me to put on this bracelet because
Why?
I'm the only person that can keep you guys alive, and I may not be able to do that if I put one of these bracelets on.
It's only been affecting our physical stuff so far as opposed to, mental characteristics.
Or magical.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't you just put them in a bag? Do we have a dwarf-sized bag?
Whoa, I didn't say again that you can put it in a bag.
I can make it size bag. I've got there's a dress back there in the tiny pack on my back that we
Put
could.
air holes into it.
Oh, speaking of, can I have a piece of that dress?
How big a piece do you need?
Enough to tie around my wrist so that no one can see the bracelet.
Yeah, we can do that. Orsik, if you could get that out of there, since I now have troll-sized hands and really don't want to destroy my pack.
As long as no one's going to try to stick me in the pack.
That's a gnome-sized pack. You will not fit in the gnome-sized pack unless somebody has a shrinking spell. Anybody have a shrinking spell?
Nope. But those
No.
are your two
Okay.
choices, Orsik. You either go in a bag and hide, or you put on a bracelet.
It's a black dress. Orsik, just tear off a sleeve or something.
Done.
Awesome.
As long as I don't have to do a strength check or anything like that, John, I'm pretty sure Orsik could rip some fabric.
Yeah, we're gonna be okay with that.
Well, I tie a piece of fabric around my wrist so that...
If not, I'll chop it to death with my axe. But we'll get a piece off.
So you
Let's
got
not swing it around my back.
enough of a ribbon for Jess to wrap around her wrist for the bracelet.
Yep. That's all I
I
need.
almost feel like that would excite more comment. It's like you're in mourning or something.
Well,
Instead of, I found a shiny thing.
my concern is that when when Demi figured out that those other guys were in disguise, it was because they were all wearing the same bracelet. So if we are all wearing the same bracelet, that's a problem. If you two are wearing a bracelet and two of us aren't, then
Yeah, so I'm not wearing a bracelet, and
well, you are wearing. Oh, sorry.
maybe in a
Yes,
bag soon.
So I think we're good as if Demi wraps hers.
Meh.
Orsik, are
I'll
you
be
putting on a
full.
bracelet?
What is let's keep it up to the characters. I'll roll. What kind of check do I got to roll to see if I'm convinced? So Demi's trying to convince me here. I feel like she should get a. I feel like she should get a fair shot to convince me, so we can roll off.
I like that.
So
So
that's
she's-
persuasion, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it would be a persuasion contest.
So what would I be? What would I be?
So you're both just persuasion check, and you're both just seeing who gets
boo.
a little higher.
It was a horrible roll.
So if you were
That's
trying
performance. Never mind.
if someone was trying to persuade one of your one of your
Okay.
NPCs, John, then you would roll a persuasion to counter that.
No, I would actually probably check.
Insight.
Either insight or wisdom.
Let me see what this is here.
I would probably check wisdom on them. But it's a little different when player characters kind of leave something like that up to a die roll.
So what do you want me to use then? Do you want me to use insight or wisdom or what?
Give yourself the better of either. I mean, you have to roll what, higher than 9? Oh no, I'm sorry, 18. Okay.
Ooh.
Because you did a pretty good job. So yeah, either give me insight or persuasion, whichever gives you a better shot.
All right, hold on. Where's my Something's going on with my screen here. There we go. Now I think we're working here.
Please put it on.
All right.
I use my gnome league wiles.
Oh fuck.
What?
I rolled a 2.
You're putting on the bracelet. That's all there is to it.
I don't know. I don't know what bullshit you weave, but you wove it very well. So, all right, John. I, against my will, will put this bracelet on for fuck's sake.
All right.
So it's funny you did the contest because my next step was to just sneak it on your wrist without you noticing.
Just stab me in the back till I was dead,
No.
and then wake up with it on.
Oh snap!
John, if you give me
I
flippers,
see
then
how
I
it
can't
is.
heal
I
anyone.
see how it is. People are still sore about this.
So what armor are you wearing now, Orsik?
Oh jeez. Plate.
Is it blessed? Is there a plus to it?
No, there's not.
Okay. So you're gonna rip out of that plate. Ouch. And you now have a natural AC of 15.
That sucks.
And for a brief second, it looks like he's turning into a dragonkin.
Ooh.
But then once it settled down, you realize that he's a very large lizard man.
Oh, that's fucking sexy.
So,
You and the
let's
troll
see
look
here.
very nice together.
Oh, wait a minute. Why do I have those stats for you? That's definitely not lizard man stats. I think I had a.
Oh.
That's gross.
That's so nasty. That's just nasty.
Just making sure. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I think I was planning on that. If you did it last week, I think I was planning on having you become a some kind of jelly or slime or something.
Oh,
That would have been the worst.
that would have been so great.
Well, that would be pretty good. So
I don't think I could have done much healing as a slime or a jelly.
no, that would have been the thing.
Oh, it scooped you up. Picked you around.
So those are your new physical stats. You want to write
John,
your regular.
that's horrible. That's
What?
horrible.
What?
The stats suck balls.
At least you have weapons.
Maybe.
Yes, you've got weapons. You can still use your weapons. You can also bite or claw people.
I just
Probably the
haven't
ones that
controlled
look out
hands.
Can he tail smack him?
Yeah, there's no tail smacking.
Oh, that's
Oh,
disappointing.
The claw and the
that's
bite
purely for
does.
entertainment purposes.
Yeah, it does 1d4 plus 3 and 1d6 plus 3. So I'm guessing you probably want to use something else. Your hit points are now 89.
No, that went up a little bit. That's nice.
Alright.
Alright, where's my pencil for focus?
Alright, so as you continue moving west, around this big lake spot here, I guess on the lower left side, you can spot in the distance a number of large orc war camp fires. And as you approach that, I'm just going to try, instead of using a map that was actually too big for Roll20 to handle, I'm just going to throw a visual aid of what this place more or less looks like. With a wooden palisade surrounding it, there are a lot of people here, and it's a huge clump of varied groups. Kobolds, orcs, hobgoblins, gnolls, mostly orcs. There's an occasional troll, ogre, there's one hill giant you notice. As you come over the higher part of this hill here that you're rising over, you can see there's a large stone circle where a lot of them are gathered as people are fighting inside.
So before we get too much closer to this, can we review what our objectives are and
Sure.
do we have any kind of plan, or are we just, what are we doing?
So
You're asking each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
list of objectives include finding
That's
Djurisk the ass, finding a possible red dragon thingy and letting it know that we're its friends and we saved its baby and it should love us and be our friend. And
We did
do us a favor.
save the baby?
Our friend
Y'all,
saved the baby.
y'all did that in...
The
other
other guys did it on wherever they're at. And finding Arabella because she needs a punch in the face.
Alright, and what does Arabella look like?
Whatever she wants to.
Ooh, a woman after my own heart.
Pretty much.
Yeah, she is literally after
Literally.
your heart.
No, I don't think she's a shapeshifter. I think she's because she's an elf. So I think it's mostly illusion.
Makes sense.
things
Oh,
like
that's
that.
right. Yes, she's the illusionist. Whosoever wears the glasses can see her. They're
I
now
have the
too
glasses
tiny
and
for my
let's put
head.
them back.
Nope, you should still have them. Do
I
they
was
fit you
using them in
still?
the sewer. Oh yeah, I don't know if they fit me now.
Yeah, they don't
Oh,
really fit
yeah.
anybody now.
They don't fit Sanaa?
Well, they should fit Sanaa under his because he's
Yeah.
projecting an illusion.
Yeah, I could wear them.
They'd be real. I mean, they'd be like kid glasses. They'd be like little like infant glasses.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll just call him the distinguished older gentleman.
why don't you keep them on you and just occasionally slip them
It's like
on
a-
for...
Kintsnez. Alright,
Yes,
well,
that's exactly what it's like.
alright, well, if you're giving them to me to hold on to, then I'll put them on my sheet.
Yes, go ahead.
And then also,
You're-
apparently, there's a giant orc army that's planning on murdering everyone. So, I mean, you know.
I like the idea of making friends with the dragon now, because then she can eat all the orcs.
Yeah. I said this earlier. You were all very pish-posh about
Well, generally I'm against dragons, but I'm against marauding armies of orcs as well, so if they want to kill each other, I'm all for it.
it. I think that sounds like a pretty good plan. I mean, it's not really a plan so much as a general outline, but
Was find Djurisk on the list of objectives?
yeah, that's the first thing I said. I said find Djurisk the
Okay.
ass.
Just
I
making
believe
sure.
he was up and to the left somewhere.
But that might be a good idea anyways, because we don't know where anything or anyone is. And his dad might know. So, hold on, is there... Streetwise? Streetwise is not a thing anymore, right? No.
Have we had time to heal up?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yes, absolutely.
Is there a way while we're walking around, is there something I could roll to see if we can listen in on conversations and kind of get a feel for what people are talking about and where people may be, leaders and such?
Yeah, you can. There's no.
There's no streetwise anymore.
Yeah. Either
Are there
this is-
any like tents with banners or totems or the like?
There are some that are. I wouldn't call them like full orc chieftains, but they're more like lieutenants. You can see that they're kind of shoving other people around and not getting shoved back.
Those would probably be good places to start. Picking up scuttlebutt.
Seems good to me. If we wait until dusk, I can get nice and invisible and make life easier.
What is it now? Is it morning? Noon?
By the time you come back, we can make it. It's going to be dark soon.
Excellent. Senah will fade from sight.
That's creepy, dude. And now we can't see you.
Follow the sound of my voice.
In that case, hold the glasses up to your face.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll try that. But since I'm holding them, they're likely invisible as well.
That's what I was good.
Yeah, and
That's what I
your
meant.
friends still look like orc and troll and lizard man.
Hmm.
That's good that that's convincing.
Exceedingly.
Right up until it's abruptly not any longer.
So just give me a perception check to get a feel for the rest of the camp here.
Okay.
So most of what you can tell, there aren't really any plans for anything. There's the only thing that people are talking about is the death of Tiny.
Tiny. I've got a feeling that the Tiny was not actually Tiny. Do I get a feel if Tiny is an orc?
No, Tiny was the arena champion
Oh.
who was recently killed.
Did they say by who?
They said it was a pinky.
Oh, Jesus, it was Djurisk. All right.
Well, I guess we know where we're going.
Do we... I walk up to an orc that seems smaller than me. It's just like, who killed Tiny? I missed it.
Ooh, chop bop, you got Tiny.
God damn it.
Dang it, I'm the wrong kind of warlock. Great Old Ones warlock would understand all this crap.
Alright, thanks. Walk away. Does everyone here speak orc?
I'm just gonna get a little closer up to Demi and say, if you keep thanking people, it's going to be real apparent we're not from here.
Yeah, I just realized that you wouldn't have really caught that information about Tiny if they were speaking Orc, but you would have heard the name Tiny a bunch of times.
Oh, okay. Well,
So quick retcon for the YouTubers at home that are sitting like, how would he have known that they were?
I think we should just find the biggest tents and kind of stake them out and see if we can catch sight of
Alright.
Djurisk or word about the Pinky or things of that nature.
sounds good.
I'm okay with that.
I'm fairly
All right.
certain that Djurisk
So
is pinky,
Senah
though.
will scan for the biggest tent close by, and then silently, well, not silently, but quietly speak to the party and say, that one, you're 6 o'clock, 40 paces, something like that, so that the party can know where he is, or where he's headed at least.
So, standing near the biggest tent, you can see an orc in purple attire, and you notice something a little special about his headgear. And he's wearing the same helmet that Djurisk used to wear.
Uh-oh.
Jesus. Where is
So
the sword?
he's sitting on a I guess a chair. It's like a pretty weak wicker chair kind of thing just to sit out front. He's flanked by 2 ogres.
Oh, great, he's got
He's
a...
got
I'm gonna tell Senah to put those glasses on and see if he sees Djurisk.
All right, well, I'm currently wearing them, so...
Oh.
yeah, this orc is what he appears to be.
I'll just relay that to Orsik. I'm wearing them. What you see is what you get.
Did you get stupider when you turned into a lizard? How's this guy?
Don't kill him yet, Orsik. Shit. Can't even talk to him because we won't understand a damn word he's saying.
Well, they probably have to speak some common, since there are so many different races here. Orcs, ogres, gnolls, giants.
Yeah, but if we don't speak their language, we're gonna look really weird.
How far away from them are we at this point?
From the tall tent,
Yeah.
the purple guy's tent.
Yeah.
I guess as far as you'd like to be. I mean, you can kind of move freely. Most people are not paying any mind. There's an occasional rude shoulder shove.
But otherwise it's...
You can make something of that if you want, but otherwise you just kind of roll with it. You give a shove here and there just to...
Alright, I'm going to go through someone's pack, maybe my own, to find a piece of paper, any piece of paper, and just roll it up as if it were a note of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Someone's got to have packs of paper in there.
Yeah.
I've got some.
Yeah.
And then tell everyone to just wait there for a second and then walk over to the guy with the helmet and try and look really, really dumb. And just be like, Jumpkus? Like I'm delivering a message to Jumpkus. I don't know where he is. Jumpkus?
To the purple guy?
Yeah.
So he reaches out kind of slowly and takes the piece of paper. And have you written anything on it?
No. I was I'm looking for him, kind of. Not like I was giving it to him.
There was an interrogative in there.
Who's got Jumpkus? What's today?
Where Jumpkus?
Well, who's got Jumpkus? Wonky today?
Letter Jumpkus.
Wonky day.
I don't know what wonky day means. I'm just gonna look very confused and walk away.
And so about a second later, the two ogres kind of stand up and bar your path. And he calls out again, Wonky day, Goza.
Lost.
So he puts his hand and touches his helmet.
Oh shit. Fuck.
And the two ogres approach you on both sides and grab one arm each and pull you toward him.
Damn it.
And they plant you down to the ground so that you're on your knees. And he stands up and gets up real close. And he says, "What do you want with Jamkas?"
We're looking for his son.
Oh, yeah?
Time for ogre love.
Why's that?
Because he's an asshole.
Who says?
Says me.
And who are you making it in here like that?
Unfortunately, a friend of his.
I don't think they have friends.
Well, you're out of luck.
He already knows. It's not a dead giveaway. He already just read my mind.
You're out of luck. He's gone.
Gone where?
Who knows?
His son or Jonkus?
The pink one.
Alright.
The one that sold me these. He shows off his helmet and looks down around his waist, and there's that big belt that Djurisk used to wear.
Aw.
Sold them to you.
You recognize my leadership.
I'm sure. And you are?
Doesn't matter who I am. Who are you coming in here lying?
I'm just looking for him. If he's not here, then we don't have a reason to be here anymore.
I suppose not. Boys! Take what he got. Throw him at the gates. So
Unless, of course, you wanted to be an even better leader.
Yeah.
I've heard the name of the guy in charge here. What was it again? The one amassing this giant army?
You got the wrong place, man. You talk quick or my men make pudding of your face.
There's someone in charge here, right? Someone that's
Someone in
more
charge.
more in charge
Everywhere.
than you?
Huh. Yeah.
And what if I told you that person that's more in charge than you is taking orders from an elf?
Say you're crazy, not stupid.
Exactly. I know what I'm talking about. And now you have the helmet to prove it.
Confusing me. What do you mean?
The orc in charge is taking orders from an elf in disguise as another orc. I know how to find her.
Who? My audio cut out there for a second. What?
The orc
Damn
in charge
orcish
here.
technology.
The orc in charge here is taking orders from an elf disguised as an orc.
The orc in charge here take orders from the king.
God, the king is the one who has
The king is the one who's. The king is taking orders from an elf.
Crazy.
If I can find the elf, you can use your helmet to tell that I'm telling the truth. And then you become king. No one's gonna follow. No one's gonna follow a king that takes orders from an elf.
No, I'm not king. I
Well,
got a good gig here. I don't need king messing it up.
so you don't like taking orders from a king?
This one talk in circles. See what you have. I start rummaging
So I'm gonna.
through your stuff.
So Vex has been sort of drunkenly like shambling through, knocking people over, trying to wait and see how this was going to work out. Now they're going through Demi's pack, and she's not feeling very good about this. So, as she gets closer, she sort of slams a couple of orcs together into each other, like from different sides. They were kind of bickering amongst each other anyway, and she's trying to start a fight. I'm just not really sure how well it's working. You'd think with this many orcs it wouldn't be that difficult, but
So give me a strength check to smash these two orcs
Sweet.
together.
I love this whole being a troll thing. Like, not even gonna lie. That wasn't very good, though.
That wasn't that great. So you grab a couple of them, they kind of shove into each other. They shove you back. And the guys keep going through Demi's stuff.
So I'm gonna start just shoving off in her direction. Just, like, pushing everybody out of the way and being loud and obnoxious. And when I get close enough, I'm just kind of gonna stumble over into them singing drunkenly like crazy. So I'm just gonna kind of fall on the ogre guys.
While she's making a distraction for me, I'm gonna use my horrible orc dexterity to try and see if I can grab my bag and slip out.
To try and what?
Grab my bag and slip away while she's troll maiming them.
Okay. All right. So they grabbed a couple things out of your pack there.
No.
Not that much. I wanted to take more. So the troll knocks over on him, and the purple one shouts some commands, and pretty soon you are up against 2 ogres and about a dozen orcs.
Who's that? Vex?
Yes. Or all of you, as depending on how close you are to all this.
I've been kind of keeping my powder dry, kind of just watching all this unfold and seeing if they can manufacture a way out before it comes to a gigantic melee.
What's the matter with you? Why are you standing where I'm walking?
No, if you're gonna be trollish, you gotta be incomprehensible.
So,
More booze.
so the purple orc looks over at you and he says, "What you got? What's it got? What's it?"
Got nothing. Drank it all.
Everyone's got to roll for initiative.
I was trying.
Oop, I don't have a.
Oh yeah, we don't have people.
Oh shit. So,
I tried, and Roll20 didn't appreciate it.
Yeah, same here.
It was quite rude about it, really.
It really was.
let's do that. Still some nah. Just a second. I'm gonna bring this thing up. Type in lizard man, and it gives you like 30 dead, exploded lizard man bodies. I'm like,
Wow, bad
just
news,
want-
Orsik.
I just want one that's not exploded. This is blue is hit points, right? Green is AC. Your Okay, so there's a strip that should let you in the middle left of the map here. That should let you. You have your tokens there?
Uh-huh.
Aha.
Yes.
To the left of the screen.
So,
Fantastic.
thank you.
I'm gonna pretend that
This
that first
horrible
one I tried to roll
initiative.
would have been like a 15. Just to make myself feel better.
What do I got to do to activate that again, John? Every freaking time.
You click on your token, and then you click on the
Initiative button.
yeah.
There it goes. Nice.
Oh, of course. They're all gonna roll really good initiative.
Actually,
Oh, except for Orsik. Orsik's gonna roll well.
well,
The
that
rest of
would
us
be it would be a little lower than that. It's actually would be 'cause my dex is actually worse now, so that would be 3 lower than that. 22, 20, 20, 19.
Everybody was monster fighting. Alright, so bunch of orcs, 2 hill giants, the lead orc versus you guys. Go ahead, Orsik.
John, is there any way we can kind of see how this is spread out about us? Because it'll sort of affect the spells I cast and where I cast them, and any way that can happen or not.
See if I can just open up a little spot here and draw because I don't have too many great orc
Yeah, they
camps.
can even just be circles, like Max can be a square, and everything around her can be a circle, and people, whatever. Just so I have an idea, though.
And then the purple guy. Ogre. And then there's
What the hell did we get into? I did not think about that stupid helmet until it was way too late.
So in the upper right-hand corner, I've kind of got the map here. So the purple tent and the chair and the purple guy, and then the big ogres, and then the green ones are the orcs, and then you guys are kind of clumped in the middle there. If you want to just kind of throw your tokens there, we might size them up real quick. It'll be kind of a real
Cool.
dirty ad hoc battle.
Where is all this? Oh, there it is.
Alright.
What's that?
Why is my token not moving? What am I doing?
Because it looks like you've got it clicked on. Oh shit! I just lost mine. Wait, where did I go?
Yeah, controlled by Orsik, right? Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, but your armor is 15.
It's not letting
Oh,
me.
you're on rulers.
You're on ruler, you're not.
How do I get out of that? Oh, I see. Hold on. Let me click.
Ah! Where did I go? Son of a bitch!
You fell into the void.
That's kind
Oh,
of
got it. All right, there we go.
Whoever decided that was a good idea. Me, for real. It was not a good idea. Alright, so the purple circles are the tents. Is that right? Or the purple circles?
So the tent is this big
Oh, okay.
thing there, and then that's his chair. And kind of rough. This is old school, man. This is like dry erase marker on a laminated.
Yeah, that's how we used to roll.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Did that so many times.
Man, I tell you what, this morphing actually made me inferior, and that sucks. Well, I got more hit points. I do have more hit points, but everything else is worse.
I will say, at least you still have a weapon. I can't use mine now because I have giant troll hands and tiny nose.
Giant troll hands generally count as a weapon, though.
Yeah.
That's true. You're still attacking more often and doing more damage than I can.
Well, that's true.
So basically, I lost all my good shit, and I still can't do shit.
Don't you keep your spells?
I do have my spells.
All right, then.
But I was really good at not getting hit very often, and that might change. My armor class is pretty solid.
How do you feel about darkness?
Darkness would be
Darkness,
perfect
my
right
old friend.
about now. You can cast darkness? Wait, do people with dark vision, are they affected by that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because all of these fuckers have dark
Yeah,
vision.
magical darkness.
Yep.
Yeah, well, so do we, so.
It's true.
The blind, following the blind.
Except for the guy with devil's sight.
Alright, asshole, rub it in.
Let's see, John, I'm going to cast...
Magic missile.
Magic missile.
No, I have a feeling I'm going to have to be doing some healing this.
Are you going to attack the darkness?
It's not here yet.
Yeah, no, I don't know about the darkness.
You can't see them. You're at the bar.
I'm just
See if I'm getting drunk.
Cast Beacon of Hope, John. So that will give,
So when you get healed, you get full healed? Is that what that means?
yeah, an advantage on Wisdom saving throws and Death saving throws.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So-
That's enough.
That's for everybody. That's my round.
What is it now? I'm sorry, I was.
No, it's you get advantage on Death saving throws and Wisdom saving throws, and you get max healing. Any healing that's distributed is max. It's maxed out.
Awesome.
All right, that's it for me.
So let's see. Who's the? Okay, let me move these over. But let me shrink them first before you guys freak out. All right, the two ogres go back to back. That's nice.
Back to back. Back to back. You guys familiar with that Drake song, Back to Back? It's got me. It's in my head now, John. Thanks a lot. So now I know the one line. Back to back. That's all I know. So I'm just going to keep doing that over and over.
Whoa.
I'm just trying to move these out of the way so that I can actually put them here. All right.
I was just like, wait, I'm moving. What's going on?
So this guy. Let's go after him. What does he do? How many attacks? Just one? Ogres aren't too bad. Come on. You fought ogres before. One hit. It's a hit. Take 13 bludgeoning damage.
I will have that damage.
The other one comes up to Orsik. Who also hits.
Fuck.
With your lower armor class. But he only does 7 bludgeoning damage.
7
And then the
bludgeoning damage.
So, I do have some more hit points, this guy. 7 bludgeoning. Alright.
Alright, what's he gonna do with his... Alright, he's gonna come up to Vex here. And he's going to make 2 attacks with a great axe. From Vex. Both of them are going to hit. This is going to hurt.
Fudge.
You take 36 damage.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the orcs. There are a dozen of them. And let's say, what is that? It's +5 to hit. Let's, so what's your armor classes look like? A 12, a 14, a 15, and a 15. We average that out to like, what, 14? So they gotta hit a 14, and we'll see how many of them. There are rules for that. There's a whole section on that of how many of them would actually hit. I roll an 18 on that, so. So here's what we're gonna do instead of rolling all that stuff. Okay, so Demi, you get hit for 15. That's 3 of them hitting you total. Vex, you're going to get hit for 10. And Orsik, you're going to get hit for 10, and nobody knows that Senah is there at the moment. So nobody's gone after him. Demi.
I like it.
Senah, did you... Oh, you know what? I'm just going to do it anyways. Fuck it. Demi's going to evade the giant, whatever that is. Come up behind this guy and try and take the helmet right off his head.
Okay. Just give me a regular unarmed attack.
Alright.
Because it's not exactly a stealthy, dexterous thing to do when he's got an axe and sword around.
What's weapons? Right. Unarmed.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that'll take it off.
Sweet.
Yoink.
Yoink.
Alright, Senah.
Alright. I will move right here and then cut loose with the power of magical darkness. which will be a 15-foot sphere of darkness centered on me. Not exactly sure how to draw that. Oh, yeah.
All right, there you go. So then, Vex, you're in the darkness.
Stay in the darkness.
Yep. Stay in the darkness. They will have disadvantage trying to hit you.
We can still, like, I don't know if you, I tell Vex to go run into the tent, but I don't know if she would have realized where the tent is from where she is.
Sorry, I had my thing on mute. I was like, why is nobody paying attention to me? Hang on just a second. Sorry, the kid's brushing his teeth and stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna reach out for where the orc in charge was and try to grab him.
To grapple him or to attack?
To hold on to him. I need to be touching him to cast a curse on him.
Ooh, okay. So give me a strength check, a strength contest to try and grapple him in order to. Wait, are you just trying to reach out and touch him to cast the spell?
Yeah.
Or you're not actually trying to do like a full
Well, I'd be able
grapple?
to get a hold of him. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that.
Okay. Oh, actually, you do make it. You do make it. I didn't think you would. You do make it.
Sweet.
He's wearing that. He's wearing that belt.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that belt. So I'm gonna cast Bestow Curse because I finally decided I should probably take some sort of offensive spell. So while he's cursed, my attacks and spells deal an extra 1d8 necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
Haha. So
Okay, and then back up to Orsik.
I can't see Vex anymore, which makes it hard to heal her.
You can still try.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd have to turn my back to all of this shit anyway.
They can't see anyhow. Oh, they can. You're outside of it.
No, I'm not inside of it.
I'd suggest getting in there.
Yeah, might not be a bad idea. But first I might take a fucking hack at old Blue. See what I can do with that.
That makes him sound like a loyal old dog.
And not a troll you're trying to murder?
Exactly.
Is that a 20 hit, John, I take it?
20 will hit. Who are you going after? A 20 will hit any of them.
The dude right here on me, the blue guy.
The ogre? Yeah. Yeah, you
Alright, so I'm going to crack him for 11, and then I'm going to step backwards into the black here.
Is he going to get an opportunity attack, or are you still next to him?
I was facing him.
If you move into there, there's going to be at least 3 orcs that are going to take a swing at you.
But if he gets in there, they'll all be with disadvantage.
Well, it's like as he's moving, so...
Yeah, it's like as you're moving out.
Yeah.
How many of these green squares are on me right now?
3.
3? These 3 right here?
Yeah, 3 that are kind of...
Yeah, but so probably 2 of them are getting bonuses from being behind me. Right?
What?
Well, let me...
I mean, if I was surrounded by 4 people, somebody's attacking my back. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
So I think it would still be safer to be in here. So I'm gonna step into the black and hopefully not get tagged.
Okay.
Just to get stuff off of my back.
1 hit, 2 hit.
Is that with their disadvantage to hit me?
No, it's
I guess it would
hit,
balance out, right?
If they hit you now, it's going to be yeah, it would also balance out too. But it would be disadvantaged while you're in there. But while you're getting out, they still have a...
I'm coming into the... Oh, I see what you're saying. The stuff that's on the outside. I got you.
Yeah. So you take 22
Jesus Christ.
from the 2 of these guys.
Oof. I feel helpless right now. Absolutely helpless. 22.
So let's see. So this one's going to go after Orsik with disadvantage, and this one is going to go after Vex with disadvantage. So Vex, whoop, that's a 2. But I do have to.
That's what I like about Roll20. You don't have to worry about rolling off the table.
And the other one definitely missed. I'm sorry, that was a little too. I rolled a 19 and a 20, and I was like, I was expecting both of them to be, at least one of them would be.
At least it's not a crit.
So Orsik takes 9 damage.
9 more damage?
9 more, yeah.
Gotcha.
And then the purple guy is going to go after Vex, continuing 2 great swings. What's that?
Did I take damage there, John?
No, because the one going after you rolled a 2 and didn't matter when you rolled, that rolled off the table. So that's what's your AC? Actually, that may hit. Yeah, that hits. No, wait. 9 plus. Yes, it does hit. And the second one also hits. So, you got 10 hit points, right? Yeah, at the end of at least on your turn, Vex, you're gonna heal 10 hit points.
Yeah. I'm at 45.
Yeah. Well, give me a second.
Hold on, I might want to kill you.
I was temporarily at 45 hit points there for like 5 seconds.
You take 31 more damage of slashing.
Sweet. I'm still alive.
Alright, Vex, we gotta get you out of here.
I'll roll 1 die for all of them. Okay. So if I roll a 20 for the roll for all of them, that doesn't mean all 20 of them get a critical. It just means a good amount of them hit.
What's happening?
So I'm rolling for the orcs, and I'm rolling 1 die for all of them instead of. So there are those rules in the game if you have mass combat. You roll 1 die for the clump of them, and you try and figure out what their regular 2 hit would have been, and that's how many would hit.
But now you have to factor in disadvantage as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I can deduct some of that on. Okay, so then. Let's see, Demi, you're going to take 11 and 11.
Okay.
Orsik, I can't really move these too much closer, but we'll say they're advancing into toward that there. Orsik, you're going to take 22, and Vex, you're going to take 22 as well. That's only about half of them, even though they rolled the 20, so that's a little more lenient because of the darkness. Okay, Demi.
Alright, we gotta get out of here. I'm still right next to that guy as far as I know.
Yes, he's in front of you.
I'm gonna pull out a dagger and put it to his back. If I can assume that's his back. And just be like, where's Djurisk? Pinky, whatever the hell you call him.
Crybaby went to see his daddy.
Where?
Whatever the hell Djurisk is. Why am I having this conversation with you? We have the upper hand of the battle.
Man makes a good point.
Alright, I'm gonna... Can I try and take off his belt? As
And then
funny
his
as that
pants will fall
sounds.
down, and he'll be so embarrassed that we'll get away in the confusion.
But you said what?
I'm gonna try and take off his
Yeah.
belt.
Take away his belt and turn this into a Benny Hill episode?
Yes.
That'll be a lot harder to do. It's not exactly like, it's not exactly popping a bra off with one, with a flick.
It's actually
Much harder than that.
depending on the ball, it can be difficult. Challenge.
I mean, with a little bit of practice, you can take a bra off with a flick. This is not.
Fucking John the Renaissance man. You can do it
Yeah,
all.
apparently.
Try it as 3 hooks instead of 2. Suddenly it gets more.
I've heard that people have sex with each other's bodies. I don't know for sure. I've seen things on the internet. I'm just guessing that it's not quite that difficult if you. A couple girlfriends who are good sports, and you learn a valuable skill.
Yes, how to capitalize on pity.
So she's going to go for it, and it's going to turn out to be a front clasp, is what you're telling me?
I think it will. Yeah.
Okay, but I'm still gonna try. So
Give it a shot. Yeah.
a dex roll, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
I don't know if you've got it.
In the dark, no
Fine
less.
In the dark. I'm taking off his belt in the dark. Assuming my computer wants to cooperate. Which at the moment it doesn't want to.
While she's doing that, Senah, what do you got?
Boom!
I was gonna smack the object of her affections, but that seems rude now.
Still not enough, Demi.
What?
Still not enough.
All right. Well, if she's done fumbling about in the dark, I'm gonna take a couple of whacks at that guy with the Buster Sword. This will be with advantage because I can see. So let's see. Since it's with advantage, we hit a. Wait a minute. What the hell?
So the 20 definitely hit.
Yeah. So we crit him. So that'll be 24 plus 4. So he'll get hit for 28.
Wait, so it's the second roll there is the one that you take as a 20. It's not a natural 20, it's just a regular 20.
Oh, my bad. I'm reading it wrong. Okay.
It's just a dirty 20.
Oh.
Dirty for 10, 20. So you get 16.
That's still 16. It's still maximum damage on him.
Yeah.
That's good.
I guess I'll have to deal with it.
All right, Vex.
Well, he just smacked the shit out of me in the dark, so I guess technically, do I have to wait till the end of my turn to heal, or?
No, it just happens at the start of your turn.
Okay, I'm alive. I'm even conscious.
Were you 0?
Yeah.
Back up.
Ow! Damn it, cat.
He really missed you guys, huh?
I'm so glad he came home. John, did you say hold up, back up?
No, I meant your backup. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was confused there for a minute. Which
No,
doesn't take much.
Well, now you're a troll.
No, I kept my intelligence and stuff, what little there is. Sorry. I apparently lost the sheet that had my stats on it, but I have a picture of it, so I'm trying to get to the picture. As soon as I figure out what I did with that, I'll kick myself in the butt. So I'm going to try to hit him because he broke my concentration, so he's actually not cursed anymore. Bastard.
Okay.
So that misses.
Well, don't you need to roll a d20 first?
Do I? Yes. Yes, I do.
if you're rolling your damage roll to see, okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. But if you're rolling your damage to see whether you hit, you're going to be missing quite a bit.
I'm just gonna cry. Like that's what's gonna happen.
Although, if you recall, you have more than one attack as a troll.
I do.
Trolls don't cry. There's no crying.
There's no crying in Troll Hatton.
In fact, you're supposed to have that shit-eating grin on your face all the time when you're trolling.
If you could see me right now, that's definitely what I look like as I roll an 8, a 2 into 3.
Maximum
Oh.
trolling.
Wow, what? Oh, well, I mean, you still get your +4 to that, but that's still.
It's still horrible.
What are you doing wrong? Oh, check that out.
What?
I can throw them onto the board as like big, shameful reminders. Like if you click and drag the die, it'll show up.
This is not going to help the crying situation.
You can also make the die roll across the screen. But I haven't done that in forever.
Yeah, we haven't done that. It seemed like it was taking up more.
Yeah, it takes up a lot of space.
Yeah. All right, Vex. So Vex got her 10 back up. Orsik.
Let's see. You can restore a number of hit points with a 5 times your cleric level, which is 5 times 30, 35. So it'd be. What am I? 6th level? Are you? Yeah. Okay. So that would be 30. Vex, you're down real bad, right?
Yeah, she'll heal unless she's damaged by fire. If she's at 0 and damaged by fire, then she'll die. But if she's at 0 and not damaged by fire, pretty much no matter what. I mean, decapitation, anything, she'll be okay. She'll get her 10 back.
I just feel like healing myself is basically that's all I'm going to do is continue to heal myself because I have to clot the trauma here, which doesn't really help get rid of any of the enemies. But I don't think I'll survive another round if I don't heal myself.
What are you at? What are you at now?
Oh, about 15, 19. So I took about 62 points of damage that last round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and throw a heal on myself. So I'm going to bump myself up 15 points. John.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do this
All
round.
right. Ogre Patrol. Ogre Patrol. All right. So what has Senah is no longer invisible.
He is, however, very much in the dark. So unless they're really paying attention, they may not have gotten to it that he's there.
Well, they got. I mean, Vex has been attacked here. They still have a disadvantage.
However you want to make it happen.
So the one ogre's going to hit you for 11.
Well, that's not
Slash.
nice.
The other one is going to go after Orsik and miss because he has disadvantage. And then Oogle is going to have enough of this Demi shit.
Hey,
I can relate.
hey.
And he's got disadvantage on both of these, but it's okay. So that's a miss. And that's going to be a miss. So he misses both. And then the rest of the orcs. Let's just roll 2 dice because they're all at disadvantage going after everybody here. That's a 4, which means. One of them is going to hit. Oh shit. Alright. You guys got lucky that way. So Demi takes 11. And then it's Demi's turn.
Okay.
And at this point, they're not all joining in, but there's a number of other creatures kind of gathering around and cheering and jeering.
A little confused at what's going on in this giant cloud of black, but they know there's some, a sword pops out, a foot sticks out here and there as you're tumbling around each other.
Oh my god. Normally I play with two computers because my one computer's so slow. But my computer I normally use to like actually click on stuff keeps dying on me for some reason. So I have to wait for the slow computer to actually function.
I have a
too?
computer just for clicking.
Well, the only reason I don't use that one for everything is because apparently when I talk on it, it just sounds like horrible bugs. So I use my old computer for talking and my other computer for clicking on things. Yeah. Waiting for stuff to happen. Alright. I am going to first try to attack the dumbass with purple guy. And wait for things to slowly happen after I click buttons.
A 14 in the darkness won't hit.
Oh. Boo. Alright, well, I'm then going to try and recall where the tent was. And kind of just try and fade into the tent.
Yes, that works.
Okay.
It's larger than that, obviously. But you can do that.
And I kind of make a signal, because I know Senah can probably see me, that says, like, come on!
That doesn't seem like the best idea, honestly.
Well, it is if
go
you
into
continue
a confined space where they can all crowd in and kill us. I'm going to... so these green guys, if I've got a 90-foot radius on a spell, how many of them can I catch?
You would catch all of them.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do.
They're all roughly, I've not moved the box because it's such a pain in the ass, but they're all roughly closed up around or inside the darkness with you.
So what I'm going to do is cast a sleep spell, which should be good for 11d8 worth of hit dice of creatures.
Okay.
So let's roll 11d8. So that's 42 hit dice worth of creatures going to sleep.
All right, that will take 3 of them.
What?
3 of them.
Holy shit! Okay, these are not just mooks. Not digging this.
All right, Vex, take 10. And what do you got? Take yourself off mute, and what do you got?
It's bedtime for the kids, so I had to mute and move. And then I had to do math. Well, good bloody balls. Trying to hit this guy really didn't work very well. But if we can kill him... Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna move the whole damn board is what I'm gonna do, stupid touchscreen. I'm gonna attack him.
You guys putting gifts into the...
Oh snap, I'm not even monitoring that.
Except some of them are a lot happier than...
Oh, wow, that's not what's happening at all. Laura.
No, did you miss? Oh, I was on mute when I was like, oh yeah, it's either a fight or an orgy in there when John said that there were feet poking out and everything else. So please tell me that last one maybe possibly hit him.
Well, at 20, yeah, that's a natural 20, so that's... Although, keep in mind, when you're an orc, you're still getting, +4 to these rolls. Oh, no, wait. Wait a minute. No, let me look it up.
I'm a troll, so
The 20 absolutely hits, and that's a critical, so you're going to roll an extra die for damage. But
woohoo.
It's you're +7 to hit normally.
Oh,
So
so
the
there was a
second,
16 in there.
the 16 and the 20 will hit.
Okay. So sorry. Let me do my damage then, because
So you doing claw, bite, or bite, claw?
I probably would have done bite, claw, since he was right there. So that was
Both of them, so that's
2d6
4d6 plus 8. Yeah.
Wait, 4?
Well, I'm just adding just for both of them.
Oh,
I'm going to do it again.
I was so confused on it.
He's bloodied. Yeah, minus 13. He's bloodied.
Who are you attacking?
The chief guy.
Oh, the chief guy?
Yeah, because if I can kill him and I can come out of there with his head or something, then I feel like that might calm things down a little bit.
It's honestly the best tactic we've got available aside from just running like hell.
I was
Orsik?
going running like hell.
Probably can't I can't see where or reach chief guy, so I think I'm just gonna. Actually, Vex, you're still there, but you're healing. So now you've taken no damage, right?
I've taken slight damage, but nothing compared to what you guys have been taking.
Hashtag not all it.
Who's doing the damage
Not all elves.
on?
Not all elves.
Demi, are you the one doing the damage to the chief?
No, Vex is doing all the damage.
Demi
Right.
took
Well-
about 2 damage, but she ran.
That's what. Okay, Vex, how are you doing on hit points? The thing is, I just want to keep everyone in this circle alive long enough to kill this chief.
Yeah. So I'm at 14. I'll bump up to 34 here in a second, but that's all I got.
What's your max hit points?
With this, my max is like 80 something now.
Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm
Like
going to go
72.
ahead. 72. All right, so half of 72 is
36.
36, and you're at what?
14.
All right, hold on, let me do some math here. All right,
I like it when I'm not the only one who has to do math.
so Vex, I'm going to cast a spell that's going to bring both of us up to half the hit points.
Okay.
So you're going to take
22.
22.
22. Okay.
Yep, so that'll bring you up to 36, and then that leaves me with 8, John, that I can put on myself. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's going to bring me up to 42 out of 89.
Okay.
All right, and that was my whatever the name of that spell is that I get for being a healer, a life cleric.
Yeah.
It's called Preserve Life. That's what it was.
Yeah. Okay.
John, is there any way I can is there any way that I'm just completely blind in here? Like I can't even really move in the direction of the chief and know that I'm doing that, can I?
You can kind of fumble around, yeah.
I mean, I have an
It's
idea of what
shadowy.
Vex
You
is
can
at.
see the silhouettes of people. I mean, it's not blackness. Basically, it's very, very shadowy.
Okay, I can see it good enough to heal Vex, so I'm gonna try to move over by that where she is, because I'm obviously there because I
Be
healed her.
practically right on top of each other to
Uh-huh.
them.
Yeah.
All right, okay then. That's what I'm gonna do this round. That's it.
Okay. All right, the 2 ogres. One's going to go after Senah and miss, and the other is going to go after. It's going to have him move in a little bit, and he's going to go after Vex, and he's going to hit.
Of course he is.
$14 damage on Vex, and then Oogle is going to go after, let's say, Orsik.
Hi, Poppy.
So, one of them's a miss, and the other one's a miss. 11, you've got a 15 on points. One of them are misses. And all the orcs rolling at disadvantage to get to everyone but Demi. That's a 1 and a 14, you sons of bitches. So one of them hits. So Senah, you're going to take 11,
Naturally.
and then we go to Demi.
So first, just out of instinct, she's gonna look around and see if there's anything she should be grabbing.
What the shit?
No, that's Demi. Like, that's totally.
I'm overwhelmed by the party loyalty.
There's a handful of trinkets and jewelry. Most of it doesn't look well made. Kind of shell material, a little bit of kind of brass, like costume jewelry kind of quality. And there's a horn.
Like
I'll
that
take that shit.
you blow?
What's that?
Like a horn that you blow, or like a horn
Yeah.
of an animal?
Oh yeah, like a horn that you blow. Not
Okay.
like.
Actually,
No.
hey John, can I take a reaction on having gotten hit?
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm going to use my Misty Escape feature,
Mm-hmm.
and I am invisible and behind the tent.
Wait,
Okay.
you took the darkness with you, didn't you?
No, it is going to stay on that focused point. I didn't cast it on an object.
Perfect.
Okay.
Poof.
I'll grab the horn
He
and real quick, and then I'll take a knife and or a dagger and slice the back of the tent out, open and walk out,
okay.
possibly
Oh, hi.
into an unknowing invisible Senah.
Uh-huh.
No, I'll
So
just say, "Oh hi," as she comes out the back of the tent.
Oh hi, Orc.
What?
You guys saw the room. That would have been a lot funnier.
It's me, Senah.
Oh hi, Orc. It's me, Senah.
Hello. Fancy seeing you here.
Why are you sneaking up on people?
You're one to talk.
And
Are
then
we leaving your friends behind?
I told you guys to come with.
Well, and here I am,
Where are the other two?
still in the dark.
So there are a number of. I mean, this is a well-populated camp. So there's a lot of people on the other side of that tent there, but not necessarily engaged in this at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I was just wanted to, like, not seem like I was part of the fight anymore.
I imagine
fine.
they're cheering raucously.
Yes.
Okay, so.
Vex, what do we got?
Well, so I got him, so I'm going to try again. So I'm going to
Yeah, that's
bite
a
the
hit.
crap out of him.
That's a bite, and then claw.
Bite was a d6 plus 4. And then, hang on. And then, I really like this whole, like, just press up and then hit him again.
Yeah.
That works much better.
A feature since DOS 3.
22, so all of them hit. So 8 and 14.
And 5.
Yes, I got that. Yeah, I got the 5 river. Cool. And you got 10 hit points there. Orsik.
Alright, I'm going to cast a little spell here. Let's see if this does anything good for us. At the chief.
You're going to cast this at the chief.
Does that hit the 17 hit?
17 will hit him, yeah.
Alright, this will be casting a guiding bolt, but I'm sacrificing one of my level 3 spell slots.
Ooh.
So that'll be 46, 5, 6, 76.
Damage?
No, yeah. So it's 46 radiant damage, but for each spell slot above the first, I get to add a d6 to it. So I'm going to sacrifice one of my 3rd level spells.
Oh, 7d6. I was like, 76 damage.
Hold on, don't ignore this roll. This doesn't count. I'm trying to actually set this up. You know how I always fucked it up. 7, 6, with no bonuses. All right. 28 on the chief.
That's enough to kill him.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
take his fucking head.
Take his
so-
belt.
Owned.
So can I like
Orsik,
or six
The-
shoot for this up?
Do I have a
Um,
cool little thing going to my ring?
yes,
That's what
the
I'm talking
spirit
about.
of Oogle, the maiden chief, rises up.
And I'm just kind of sad because all of the orcs that I need to see this, because it would probably scare the shit out of them, don't fucking see a thing.
Yeah. The
You want me to
soul-
drop it? I can drop it.
I just sucked the soul out of this thing and
The
killed
soul of
it.
the orc lifts up into the air and gets sucked into the ring that Orsik wears.
And I go, "Rah!" I just, because I'm a lizard now, so I probably have a nice voice.
You probably got a growl. You probably got, yeah.
It's got a good bellow.
Tell him their chief is dead. Don't forget that part.
Back
That's
away.
important.
Hey, if you
I'm
killed the
telling
chief,
you, Chris.
you are the chief, right?
Alright, so I'm gonna roll to see how many of these guys break for kind of morale. So, let's do a wisdom. No, they're okay.
Motherfuckers. Of course.
Well, they don't see it. They also rolled a 20, but they don't see it. So let's see. One ogre on Vex misses, the other ogre on Vex misses, and then the rest of the orcs move in, and only 2 of them are going to hit.
Demi and all, can you guys start taking people out from behind?
Maybe.
Yeah.
You'll have advantage on those mofos.
So Demi, you're going to take
I know Demi can
5,
take behind.
No,
and
I'm
Orsik is
blended
going
into
to
the
take
crowd.
5.
Okay.
What's that?
I blended into the crowd.
Not as well as you thought you did.
I was in darkness for most of the time. What if they don't know what I look like?
Honestly, I'm trying to decide how much of a bastard Senah is, because these are like 3 potential betrayers who are going to get cut down by orcs if he just like does nothing.
How much did you say I take?
5. That's
5.
which I'm sure you can still have as part of your
Yeah.
thing, and then it's your go.
Hold on. I keep hitting equal instead of the number I need. So my plan was to be in the crowd, not the fight. And to get Senah to kind of invisibly push parts of the crowd towards the fight. And
If I
kind of
do that, I will no longer be invisible.
Oh, darn it. I wanted to like make the fight like larger so we weren't the
Just turn it into a riot.
Yeah, so that we're not the ones that are being like looked at. Just everyone is just constantly fighting with random people.
Like a soccer hooligan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point you don't even know who you're punching. So I kind of wanted to go into the crowd and like just make it like I was kind of the crowd and then push someone into the fight, like preferably into somebody that was fighting.
I tried that earlier. It didn't work out very well.
Why don't you try deception on the crowd to see if you can make them see it your way?
Because I don't speak Orcish, and apparently that's all they fucking speak here.
Can you believe it?
Orcish is well pronounced with a punch.
Yeah, but you'd have to know what the word is to begin with.
I don't know, scream something unintelligible and punch somebody. See if it works.
This is a horrible idea. Why do we keep you around?
I've honestly just been following you.
Alright, I'm gonna attack this guy then. Whatever. Waiting. Sorry.
And then while she's doing that, Senah, what do you got?
I'm going to reserve my action.
Okay. Because then it's Vex and then the next round.
Yep. Let's see what happens.
Okay, Vex, what do you got?
So
Uh,
I can.
14 will
I'm
hit. Yeah.
Sorry?
And then, 14 will hit, and 9's gonna drop one of them.
So I'm assuming that I can tell that the guy I was hitting just, lost his head. So I'm gonna yell to Senah. He's dead. Drop the darkness.
Oh, you want me to drop it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a free action. I'll
want
stop
them to-
concentrating on that.
Excellent.
All right. Oof.
Perfect. So then I'm going to. What was his name?
Oogle.
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 So Vex is gonna yell, "Oogle's dead!" No, I don't know that I want to do that.
Vengeance for Ugo! No,
No.
just kidding. Just kidding.
Fight done.
All right. So give me a really tough intimidation check. You're not speaking a language they understand.
In their language.
Fight not done.
I never liked him anyway.
So horrible.
So basically, I kissed one of the ogres, and now it's on.
Like, you don't speak orc, so in their ears it sounds like your voice sounds like a Teletubby trying to like be tough.
That's kind of awesome.
They're like, oogie oogie boogie boogie.
Orsik hold the guy's head up? Like, that doesn't help?
So we'll have the two ogres. We'll back up. You can do they're gonna disengage. And
I would
everyone
literally-
slows down.
I would literally have a better chance if I just, primally screamed at them.
Yeah, that would have worked too. Can't get back that low. Where's the pan butt pickles? All right. The darkness is gone, and the guys clear out, and there's about a brief second before everyone stops and kind of looks around at each other and sees Oogle on the ground, dead, hacked up, with that singe of radiant damage in his chest. And then dozens and dozens, hundreds of other orcs and other creatures around, like a wave just crash down onto all of you.
Oh shit.
This is the riot that you were talking about before, so no one is actually
Oh good.
aiming specifically as we're all going after her. Their primary thing is the tent. They're going after his body. They're jumping on you, but it is so overwhelming that most of you are within, within a few minutes of this giant, massive rumble, separated into the pack, different parts of the camp. You're all beat up. I'm going to say that you're not, or maybe I should roll to see how much damage you guys take. We'll see if any of you get knocked out or not. It would be like a death thing.
My plan is to run with the crowd.
So we're going to end it there with just a massive wave of orcs collapsing down onto this scene as people are picking apart bodies and clawing and banging each other and smacking everything around. The tent is just a shambles. The body gets ripped apart, and you guys are all more or less separated into different parts of the camp. And we're gonna have to figure out how we could probably role play that during the week to see how that plays out. We don't need to have to do a one-on-one for each of you that ends up being pretty much the same thing. We can play through that. This will be fun because you don't know the language.
Nope.
It'll be hilarious.
What are we looking at for XP though? Because I'm really close.
Yes. So for XP.
Y'all can blame me for this. It's fine. I forgot about that stupid
Might
helmet.
have- Now I'm gonna watch Tremors with the sound off.
Well, everyone's gonna get 1512
Ooh,
XP.
That's
That'll do it.
1512. That should bump me up to level 7. And got to do my roll here. I'm going to do the math to make certain. So 1512. $21,977.
So now you don't have to worry about your hit points mingling with your bracelet form.
Nope.
But you can roll for hit die. There you go.
Yep. And there that is.
Then I think you get to add over here. Yeah, you get a +2 for that because you get to add your Constitution bonus.
Nope, still not there yet.
Okay.
John, did I get? I'm just trying to remember. On the did I roll a hit die last time? I don't think that I did. Did I? Did I not?
I don't remember. You could check. You could if Jess has the audio, you might be able to.
Oh, geez, that would be a lot of work.
No, I
Well, you click on the YouTube video and just click at the end.
yeah, I didn't pick it. I didn't
square.
upload it yet. I need to. I'll upload both of these tomorrow.
Let me do this. 65.
For posterity.
And for that one guy that was watching your videos for like 5 seconds.
We really need to get someone recording them on the other group because there's like a whole other.
Lucas was gonna, and he said he was gonna upload him like forever ago, and he never has. So I've yelled at him like twice.
Because there's so much stuff that crosses between that one and this one. That would be interesting.
So I guess it's probably a good thing he hasn't uploaded them because Julie has let me know that there's something I don't know.
Oh, I wonder if the other group is watching this.
I doubt it. No one's watching these.
Even people playing the game aren't watching them.
I've had to give out the YouTube link to everybody like 10 times. No one's favorited it. No one's.
What's important is there.
Ooh, that could be fun.
Creepy out of context statement.
Sorry.
After 30 seconds of silence. Ooh, that could be fun.
Are you rolling for damage? Is that what you're waiting on? What are you waiting on?
I think we're good.
Sorry, I was trying to get the kid into bed. He just told me as he headed out the door, if you need me, call for me, okay? Wait, which of us is the adult here?
So you're not
None of
rolling
that
for damage?
That,
So you're not rolling for damage then?
No, I think I'd rather we handle some of this stuff. Just consider yourselves very beat up.
All right, sounds
We're not
good.
worrying about the actual numbers or percentages. Vex will end up healing up a lot quicker than she can take damage, but the rest of you will be pretty banged up.
All right. Nothing new for Senah.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right.
We've been scattered to the wind. Okay, gang. Very good.
Alrighty.
All
All
right.
right.